My name's Bradley J, and I own over 100 editions of Monopoly. I love the board game Monopoly if it wasn't already obvious, and quite by accident I started collecting them. By the time I had 10 different versions, I had the bug and had to build my Monopoly of Monopolies. As of the making of this video, I have 103 editions. I remember playing this edition of Coronation Street Monopoly with my mum and brothers growing up. Not this exact edition, but one just like it. And now I'm passing on the tradition to my kids. We play regularly. It gives them a break from screens, unless of course they're playing this version on the Wii. A question I'm asked a lot is, aren't all Monopolies the same? And for the most part, no. There are a lot that share the same rules, but then there are ones that use the traditional place names, the US place names, and then you have the special editions that use the same rules but change the property names and tokens. Some real places, some on events, and some on TV shows and movies. The ones that interest me the most though are the ones that change the rules completely. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Let's have a look at a few of them. For those who think the game takes too long, perhaps Monopoly Speed is more your speed. This chaotic game takes just 10 minutes to play with this handy little timer. If games are a bit one-sided, then Monopoly for sore losers might be the one for you. You can be mean, you can be spiteful, and you can use this special character, the angry Miss Monopoly. Look at that face. Cheaters Edition encourages you to be underhanded, stealing from the bank and from other players. It also comes with a very handy little handcuff, which, thanks to my strong wrist, I can bust out of no problem. Cash Grab Edition might not be my favourite one, but there's a sense of power that you can't get anywhere else by making it rain. Monopoly Jackpot relies almost entirely on luck. As well as buying properties and building houses, you can also gamble money on the Wheel of Fortune in the middle. There is a sense of excitement when you press that middle. You don't know whether you're going to get the bankrupt or the jackpot, and then you just have to pass your stack to the right. I also own quite a few of the travel editions, such as the one on a keyring, magnetic version, grab and go, and the surprisingly fun Monopoly Deal. Now I have a couple of versions of these, including one in Spanish. And then there's this electronic version I've had since I was a kid.
Welcome to Monopoly, the property trading game. I'm your host, Rich Uncle Billy Bags. Would you like to play a game? Select a token.
I don't play with all of them. This DPD edition, for example, is still sealed because it's never been made available for the UK. It was given out as a gift to employees. Likewise, this Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back one is very much not suitable for kids. I'm not going to open this up and explain what some of these tokens are. The only reason this Friends edition hasn't been opened is because my kids just wouldn't get the reference, and I'm not going to play this version on my own. However, the gem in the collection is this one. I believe it is one of the original sets. It's been passed down through my wife's family through generations. It's well used through the decades but retired now. Look at that spinner instead of the dice. I won't just let anything into my collection though. I have to actually want it. Things like Rick and Morty and other TV shows that I don't like, such as South Park, won't make the grade. As are things like the LOL edition, Peppa Pig, or Tottenham Hotspur for obvious reasons. I also won't get one from a place I haven't visited yet. Whereas the DPD one might be the most unusual, a close second has to be this Conway edition, which like DPD was only given to employees, but this one wasn't sealed. One of my favourites, not only as an Arsenal fan but as a collector, is this Farewell to Highbury edition. It was the one I picked to be my 100th edition, and as well as being pretty cool, it also has these great facts about Arsenal. This one's my favourite. This one might be the most disappointing though. It's a great idea being able to make your own version of Monopoly, changing the properties, changing the chance of community chest. Unfortunately, by the time I picked this one up, the app had been shut down and you can no longer personalise it. It's perfectly playable, but only as a normal edition now. As you can see, storage is becoming a problem now. However, I don't plan on stopping to collect these anytime soon. I've just gone over 100 and there are over 1100 different versions worldwide, so I've got quite a long way to go before I can say that this collection is complete. Monopoly may be something that divides a lot of families, but it's something that has brought me closer to mine, not only my mum, my brothers, but my kids nowadays. I love Monopoly, and I really hope that you enjoyed looking at my collection today. If you'd like to know more about a specific edition, please leave a comment below and subscribe for more content. Of course, I know not everyone likes Monopoly, so how about a game of cards instead? After all, I've got over 200 decks of cards.